Rodgers throwing to start it off. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Taken in by Smith. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Sanders all set to send it away. Gibson now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. On 4th down, it's Rodgers. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, New York! The Jets keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 4th down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. They're going for this. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. So after we saw 4th down last snap, now we've got 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
To throw is Rodgers. Cut near the goal line. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. So now, here's 3rd and goal. And he gets in, touchdown. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30.
line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Get some momentum here, All right, let's control the clock here.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Run that ball downfield, son. Come on, man. Run that ball downfield. 32 stairs. Keep on moving.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins. With it, 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Rodgers set to pass. Conklin brings it in. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
First down, New York.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
first down. Here comes Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Off play action, Rodgers. That throw finds Conklin. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It's Cater Kohu up to make that play. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Fits it through the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First down, here's Tua. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll throw it. That's caught. Devon Achane.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
One final shot before halftime. Stays in the... And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Dolphins 14.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa able to find Achane. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 43. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds his fullback. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mostert punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This will be caught by Adams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got the hook up to Adams. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Offense in the hurry up here. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we begin the final quarter. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They've got a man in motion. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Here's a give to Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. Back to throw it. Into the hands of Conklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They run. Here's Hall. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give to Hall now on the option. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this third down. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets going for the win here.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Second down now, 7 to go. Here he is to throw. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. It'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap second and goal from the 3. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Hall. They don't go anywhere, and now it's third and goal from the 3. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense.